Welcome back. So, it's a quick pint, stout. So, how you all doing? Well, so another video today, and well, before we get started, let's have a quick sip. Hope you're having a pint too. Miracle stout. What's that? So, a new trending thing. So, I have seen that there's a couple of different guys that have been doing the 5 brews that they want to do this year, inspired by Abbey Homebrew. So, I'm going to do my take on my 5 brews I want to do in 2022 to do with homebrew. Pretty good, that, wasn't it? I know you like that. Okay, first. So, as you know, last year I was brewing a lot of dark beers, stouts, old ale, ruby mild, smoked beer, bitters, well, a bitter. I needed 2 light beers, which was the Harvest Pale Ale and the Dr. Rudy Smash. So I've been looking through a few different recipes on what I want to do. And yeah, I've come across a few. Now, just recently, I've been watching the show on Amazon Prime, Beer Masters, and there's been styles on there, but I've seen that has basically got me curious. And also, I tried a triple for the first time ever with my mate Luke, the Broadway brewer, and I was amazed. 10%, and it was beautiful. So, I want to go on my 5 brews I want to do this year, and these 5 brews that I definitely want to do without fail. So, the first one I do want to go for is a dark wheat beer, which I think is going to be next. Why do I want to brew a dark wheat? First of all, I love German style beers. I've had a couple of wheat beers before in the past, and as I say, I brewed a wheat beer a few years ago, really enjoyed it. The thought of a dark wheat beer got me curious, because I just love the maltiness, but then there's the other flavours you get from it, so some of the cloves, some of the banana flavours and stuff from like the yeast. So yeah, dark wheat beer is on my to-do list, probably as my next style. Just because, as I say, I've only ever done one once, and yeah, I enjoyed it, so I want to go for a dark wheat, because I think it would just be an interesting one to do. And I've actually seen a recipe in the Bible, the homebrew book by Greg Hughes. So yeah, dark wheat is definitely a beer that I will be brewing this year without fail. I've already got some of the bits to brew it, so yeah, definitely. So that's my number 1. My number 2 is going to be a wheat beer. I've got the bits to brew it again. Never got around to doing it over here. I've got the coriander seeds and a bitter orange peel, which I got off John Denton, Johnny Apple's Brewing. So that is one style. I have had a couple of wheat beers before. I love Belgian beers as well. Not tried a huge amount of them, but what I have tried, I've enjoyed. So a wheat beer is next. I just love like how light it is, the flavour, like it's just such a refreshing beer. It's the kind of style you could have on a hot day and have quite a few of and really enjoy it. Yeah, it's just the thought of having that bit, the coriander in there, and then the orange for that little citrus kind of, the way they combine together so well creates just a fine beer, really good Belgian style, a clean, refreshing style of brew. And I think it'd be an interesting one to actually, you know, get on, you know. But obviously I won't be able to run it through the ampoule, because you want that bit of the haziness in the beer, which you mostly get from the yeast. So obviously if it does get out too much, obviously shake up the bottle, you know, get that bit of yeast in there, pour it in, yeah, you'll get that nice bit of cloudiness to it. Which is a thing with beers, you don't want a full massive dead clear bit of clarity, you want that, you know, bit of cloudness there. So yeah, that's my number 2. Now, my next one I want to brew, I've been looking up and I've been looking at recipes, an Abbey beer. Okay, so never actually tried one. Now, as I'm looking at the homebrew book here, it says traditionally each Belgian monastery created its own unique style of high quality beer. And obviously it's got a complex multi-flavour with spicy alcohol notes. 6.4%. So it is one style that I'm very, very, very curious to try. Because, say, Belgian beers, I've tried a couple, enjoyed them. So, and I do want to brew more light beers this year. I don't want to be doing a load of dark beers as much as I love them. I do want to go more lighter for this year. But I did say last year, at the beginning, I would be doing a lot of darker beers. So I think this year is going to be a few light ones, but I'm going to sort of go between some Belgian beers, some, you know, like German beers, some English beers, you know, just really sort of mess about a little bit with different hops, grains, malts, you know, beers from different countries, and yeah, really explore the hops and the malts and stuff what I haven't brewed with before, or beers I haven't done. And I just think that's what makes homebrewing interesting, really. So yeah, what we got, so I've got a dark wheat, the wheat beer, and an Abbey beer. So yeah, an Abbey beer is definitely something that is on my to-do list for this year. Number 4, I want to do a really nice juicy pale ale. Something that's hoppy, punchy, citrusy, nice fruity flavours, a nice haze to it. Just something really crafty, because it's been a while since I've done something like it. Last I did Harvest Pale, but I've never really done like a really juicy pale beer. Not that, no, obviously I did the Punk IPA clone, which I won't really say was hazy as such, it wasn't dead juicy. I tried to brew a New England IPA once, but didn't look into the old process of bottling and all that. But no, that is definitely something I want to do, and really nice juicy pale. Because again, lovely on a hot day, and just so refreshing. You know, you get them grapefruit notes and nice citrus notes. You just, everything just combined so well. And I think if I was gonna brew a juicy pale, I'd maybe use something like Golden Promise as the base malt. So yeah, that is definitely something else. A nice juicy pale. And just mess about with different hops, really. Try and do some hops that I've not done before. So yeah, I think that is something else. So if any of you guys have got any, you know, really good juicy pale ale recipes or something like that, or a nice hoppy beer, feel free to drop the recipe down below in the comments. I'm always happy to try new styles, you know, new recipes. So yeah, that's number 4. Number 5. Now, as I said, I got to try a triple beer, a Lacorn with Luke, and when I tried it, I was massively impressed. It's not what I expected. Now, the beer I got, like I said, was Lacorn, and it was 10%. When we drank it, you would not have thought in a million years it was 10%. It was smooth, it had a light carbonation, the clarity on it was just spot on, and yeah, the beer itself, it just had character, it had a nice maltiness to it, not too hoppy, but yeah, it was just a real I don't know, it was one of those where you could quite happily just sit there, have a sip, and just be like, yeah, really appreciate the beer. And you could have quite, honestly, I could have sat there, if we would have had a few of them together, I could have drank quite a lot of them and not realised how strong it was. So I think for my 5th beer, I want to brew a triple. I've seen a lot of other people saying that they're nice. But if I brew a triple, I'm going to have to get a proper style glass for it to go in. Just because, you know, what's the point of just doing it in a glass like that? So yeah, I think number 5 is going to be a triple. Again, this year I think for me it's going to be about trying German, Belgian, some American, a few English, just different styles. But I think there's going to be a lot of lighter beers this year, more pales, and like I say, stuff like the Abbey beers, the triple, you know, the whip beer, stuff like that. Just because I want to experiment more, I want to go for some lighter malts instead of using the same ones all the time. And I mean, at some point I will brew another stout, something like a solid caramel one or something like that. But yeah, I think this year I'm going to go on a lot light beers. So yeah, they're my top 5. I reckon our top 5 that I will definitely be brewing, without a doubt. Just because I think they've all got character, and you know, it's what's I'm brewing without trying different styles. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my top 5 on that. And yeah, if you guys are watching, if you've got a YouTube channel and you've got a top 5 you want to brew this year, get them up, record it, tell us all, because everybody wants to hear it. We'd love to hear it. I want to know what other people are brewing, because it can always give other guys, you know, ideas. I mean, the 2 that I've seen, Abbey Homebrew and Broadway Brewer, both of them have got a really great top 5. So yeah, if you liked it, guys, like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'll see you for the next video. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, take it easy, guys. And oh, if you want to see me brew any of them, which I will be, subscribe to the channel, because there will be videos on them. So yeah, cheers for watching again. Cheers for supporting the channel. New subscribers, old subscribers. Take it easy, have a pint, and we'll see you next time. So cheers again for watching, sticking around, guys. I'll see you later. Ta-da.